Hey everyone, thanks for joining for another BOFO Bite. Today I'm going to talk about this terrible stuff market that we're in. It's making it very difficult for us day traders who like to trade these intraday long setups to make money. All these moves that we are seeing start are getting stuffed immediately and taking our gains away. First, I want to talk about GovX here. Had a really nice setup, had some size right off the level I needed to be, lower 140s, perfect VPA on the 5, maybe a little bit extended, but this VPA was nice. Held this level again, kind of has an inverse head and shoulders look on the 1. You can see this wall here at 145. That's the flat top level. It's kind of covered by my alert there, but flat top level here on the 1. I'm expecting the trend line confluence with that flat top to bust and give us the leg that we're looking for. And here we'll play the clip and I'll show you what happens. You can see this start to chip. I add a little bit into it, just 1,000 shares. I'm ready to sell into this pop since I have some size. I start to try to take some off and immediately it's flushing back down. Look at this candle. That's the stuff that I'm talking about, that we're starting to get the trigger candle that we want, breakthrough key level, and immediately we get stuffed on volume. And look, a nice green trade turned slightly red for me. The only reason it wasn't a big red loss is because I had such a good entry. But this is what we're seeing. I'm going to show you two more examples of this, and let me show you the next clip now. Okay, the next one here is DMS. This is on the exact same day from this past Friday. And you can see we had a 5-minute flag here breakout. Earlier, we actually had another stuff. I don't have the recording of that, but look, you can see the stuff on the 5-minute from the high day push. We get a nice volume candle push up for a new high, and we're consolidating above the 80 MA on the 5 again. And here we are with another flat top here at 230. A wall is right here. Another trend line, kind of similar feels to GOVX that we just went over. So here I've got a smaller position. I didn't have the ads that I wanted to down lower. I was willing to add if we came down here. I'm a little bit higher up, and so my position is smaller. But again, expecting this 230 break and for it to give us the leg up to 240 that we were expecting. So let's watch what happens. Big wall. Watching, it starts to chip, starts to make that push. I try to add. I'm a little bit late with those ads, but look, a stuff again, and I have to sell for another loss. They stuff it right off of that breakout level again. Higher volume selling coming in right here. Not what we want to see, making it really, really tricky. In a better market, these are the kind of things that's that candle that starts to go and takes you to new highs. But right now, it's really, really tough. You got to be buying on support and selling quickly into these pops, or just stay away until things prove themselves. I'm going to show you one more clip here. Okay, higher was the same exact day. Another nice VPA 5-minute flag here. You can see the nice VPA on the 5, riding the 80 MA. Got a position here off of 150. Not the best average. I could have been down in here. That's really where you want your entry to be, but I saw this thing late, and you can see most of the price action was right up in here. We had a flat top on the 1. Again, wanted to see this go. Now there was a little bit of a warning sign here. When we popped that one, that flat top on the 1 and started to push up, there's no real ramping volume here to push this on up. Now we do start to kind of consolidate above this 150, and so I'm staying with the trade. It's still intact, the trend's still intact, so I want to see if I can just not get shaken out and let this go. I'm really doing my best to stay in as long as it holds this 146, 147 support here. But you know, I've got some decent size. I'm ready for this to do the breakout, and you can see right here they start to drop it down. I'm staying with the trade. Volume comes in for the sell side. I get out of my position, take the big loss. Another failed breakout on these 5-minute flags. This is just the market we're in right now, and it's really, really tricky. The lesson to take away here is that market conditions are going to give us different outcomes on these setups in different market conditions. And so right now it's a really, really tricky one. Those of us that like to play on the long side are really struggling when we see this type of price action, but this is not always the case. So I'm going to continue to trade like I do, continue to use this opportunity to really be disciplined about buying dips on support only. I need to be really careful not adding into those breaks in this market right now until it proves itself, and I need to be protecting those positions when it does come back down. But I've got to continue to play the game. I've got to continue to take good setups when they're there, because the market will flip on a dime and stuff will start breaking out. And I want to be there for those breakouts and be in the zone trading like I always do, and not have to, get my shit together to try to, catch a move again when things heat up. So hopefully you enjoyed this BOFO bite. I'm going to start adding these to YouTube. So make sure you like and subscribe, and check out the playlist that I've set up with all of my past BOFO bites, and I'll be including all the future ones there as well. I'll catch you guys next time.